Are you okay? Is the Howlex even okay? Dude, I'm not gonna call it the Howlex because for the longest time we've been calling him the Crimson Demon on JP, and to kind of switch like between Crimson and Howlex, I think that's his name on global. So I'm not gonna be doing that just because I really don't want to do it, because I mean, just a stupid name, okay? So today I'm gonna be going over teams for the Crimson Demon coming to global after tonight. Now, if you're not gonna summon for Demon Meliodas, which is like the best unit for this raid, right? Because he gets a strong bonus, he is a red type, the demon is green. He is the best unit for this raid. He will, you know, output the most shine, but you don't really need him to do the raid. I'm doing extreme right here because I know a lot of people by this point on global should be able to do extreme. If not, you know, hard is still fine. But the team I'm bringing right here for the first raid is going to be Green Jericho, Gother, and Arthur. This is a very solid combination because my friend over there, my teammate, whatever, he is bringing Demon Meliodas for this run. He also is bringing Gother, and he is bringing Hellbrim. So the whole concept of this is kind of get boost on our units and just do a lot of damage with our two damage dealers, which is going to be Jericho and Meliodas for this run. Don't worry, I do a run without Meliodas to kind of show you guys how that turns out. But right here, we're actually looking pretty solid. So you can debuff this demon. You can apply poison to him, and then that allows Jericho to do a lot more damage with her weak point. This demon can actually be debuffed. You can apply poison to him, you can apply infect to him, you can also apply ignite to him, which allows Jericho to do her extra damage with her weak point. Meliodas, Hellbrim, and Jericho can all apply debuffs on him, which is super solid, and that kind of lets Jericho actually be a super effective unit for this event. Now, let me talk about some teams that I have built up for you guys. I'll put them on the screen right now to kind of show you guys, you know, some team combos you can bring for this event. Some without Demon Meliodas, some with Demon Meliodas, and so yeah. So the first team is my team, obviously, which is Green Jericho, Gother, Arthur, and Merlin in the back. Now that back slot unit can be replaced by, I want to say, 3 other units. So you can run the red Elizabeth, which is the healer Elizabeth. Everybody should have her. She was free. She was an SR. She basically heals you 10% each turn, because this demon does a lot of damage to you guys. So getting that extra heal each turn is actually super solid. If you don't have like anybody better to run in the back, I run her. I run Merlin in the back as well, just to get that ultimate a little faster. She's a great unit. Also, she actually comes in handy if she like comes in from the back if one of your units dies, because she can throw up that perfect cube. Perfect cube in this event is like actually really good because it lets you tank more damage, and she can also take away some ultimate gauge on this last turn, which I mean, it could come in handy. Okay, another team you can run is going to be, this is the Demon Meliodas team, right? It's Arthur, Demon Meliodas, and Gother, and you can run a red Jericho in the back for that extra damage, or you can run Merlin, or you can run Elizabeth in the back. That's a solid team right there. So in the back, there's going to be 3 or 4 units you can run in the back. You can also run Kane in the back. Kane is a very good support unit for the back as well. Here's another team without Demon Meliodas. You can run Arthur. Okay, this is a team without Demon Meliodas and without Gother, because I know those 2 units some people do not even have. So Merlin, Arthur, and Jericho in the front, okay? Or you can bring even a healer in the front, for example, like Green Elizabeth, which I mean, it will work, but it's not like, it's unorthodox. So I mean, you know, if you don't really have these units, it's gonna be a little tougher for you guys, especially like if you join a raid and let's say like your friend doesn't even have Gother. Crimson Demon is gonna be a little challenging depending on what like difficulty you do. So don't sweat it if you can't like be extreme or even hard right now. Don't sweat it. Just do normal, man. It's completely fine. You know, just get your units low 75, build up, and then once you know these units come to the coin shop like Gother and Demon Meliodas, pick them up and you'll be able to run a train on Howlex, bro. Alright guys, so today I have made to kind of make this a little easier for you guys to kind of see, you know, what units are going to be useful for this Crimson Demon. I made a tier list kind of DPS units and support units. DPS stands for damage per second, so your main damage dealers are your DPS units. We have Red Meliodas, Hellbrum, Jericho, Red Nunchuck Bond. We have the Red Ellie Hawk, and I guess this guy, he works, but also he doesn't work because he's like RNG unit, right? If you can get like his counters off. And then for supports, we have Gother, Elizabeth that heals, Merlin, Jericho, Arthur, Hellbrum, Kane, and Elizabeth. You want to run in the front. Some main comp teams with this are going to be, so every team should consist of one DPS unit, I would say. So every team. Now you can run 2 DPS units on a team, but to make this a lot easier on yourself, just run like one. So run one of these units as your DPS unit, right? And then have like 2 support units, because help you out in the long run to be able to beat this event. For example, you have Gother. Make sure you guys run Gother every single time because he is the best unit. Okay, and then for supports, I highly recommend running like a buffer like Arthur or Hellbrum. Actually, I did forget one unit, which is Green Gil Thunder. Where is he? Where is Green Gil? There he is. So you can also run Green Gil Thunder as a support. So run one of these for supports. And then these 4 units right here are your back row units. You can run, like I said, Merlin in the front as well. So Merlin, ult gauge, heal, more damage. I think it's 10% more damage to all red units. So, and then you have Kane as the back support. Elizabeth, you can run her in the front if you want to bring a healer. Like I said, if you don't have Meliodas or Gother, so like I feel like she's necessary to heal you. Now, as far as like when new units come out, I guess you can like kind of add them. I guess when Escanor comes out, do Green Escanor, like, not gonna lie, when he does come out, you can literally run him for any raid at this point early on in the game. But this, look at this chart right here. This is gonna be your main chart. You can compose a team however you like it. Just like I said, make sure you have a DPS unit on your team, and make sure you have 2 supports on your team. 3 actually, if you want to include the back spot. But this is gonna be your main teams. All right. I do want to mention one more thing. Like, if you have any units, guys, that you want to comment in the comment section below that you would think that would work, leave them in the comment section below. It's gonna help, you know, some new Go players, you know, compose teams. And if I see a team that I like, I'm going to heart your comment. So people that are watching this video, if you go in the comment section below, every hearted comment in this video, so I'll only be hearting comments that are composed of team comps. So every hearted comment in this video is going to be approved by me, I should say, as a good team to run for this raid. So if you want to take a look at that, look in the comment section below. Every hearted comment, if you guys want to leave team comms in the comment section below, I will heart your comment. I think it's good enough, right? If I think it's good enough, I'll heart your comment. If not, then, you know. Alright, I hope this video helped you guys out in composing teams for this new raid. I would say out of all the raids, this raid is, I would say it's not the hardest. I mean, it definitely could seem the hardest at first, but right now on JP, this raid is basically a joke. Everybody can run it in like the hell difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty. Global doesn't get hell for a little bit, but I feel like right now on JP, I would say the red demon is still the hardest. No, actually the gray demon is the hardest, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Hopefully, like I said, this video helps you guys out in kind of composing teams, building teams, and yeah, thank you so much for watching though. I really do appreciate every single one of you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll try to answer them to the best knowledge that I know. And that's literally all I have for you guys. I guess I can just leave this video to play out for you guys to kind of finish off this raid. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Alright, later.